Greetings, everyone, and welcome to a closer look here on the Multimedia Chronicles. Now, I promised you this one when I showed it to you in a recent horror Blu-ray update. Well, why put it off? Let's get right to it. Here we go. The Hellraiser Scarlet Box. Today, on a closer look on the Multimedia Chronicles. Welcome back. So this is, of course, the Ultra Deluxe box set of the first three Hellraiser films put out by the always wonderful Arrow Video. So let's not waste any time. Let's get down to the black box and check it out. Okay, here we go. So this is the Scarlet Box, which is a beautiful limited edition from Arrow Video. It's great to see Arrow Video bringing more of their special editions to the North American market, which is wonderful. So if you're to see it on the shelves, you would see it with the backing, which goes over the bottom like that, and you see the sort of rainbow logo there for Arrow Video. And if we take a look, I guess, on the back, you can get some idea of just how much content is on here. I mean, this is just a ridiculous amount of stuff. So let's open it up and we'll see what's in it here. So you can see on the back, nice logo, and on the spine, so it's just the first three movies. There's nothing on the top, nothing on the bottom. So if we take a look, you can see it's actually just a box that opens up like this, and there you go. So you can see very sturdy cardboard, and it's kind of, there's just like an insert here to kind of pad it, and then there you go. So we'll just set this aside here. Alright, so the contents, quite a pile of stuff. If you look here, I am in hell, help me. There we go. Alright, so we'll start with, we'll start at the top and we'll work our way down all of these sets here. Okay, so here we have the first movie. We've got custom artwork on each one here, and nothing on the back, just this logo basically. So each movie is in its own individual digipack, and there you go. So very nice. So not much to go over in terms of packaging here, pretty straightforward. So each disc actually does contain some extras as well. We'll go over all of that in just a few moments here. So here we have the second one. Again, the same logo on the back. And if we open it up, there's nothing really underneath, just some rivers of blood. And there we go. So that's the second one. And then, of course, we have the third one. Same logo on the back again. And if we open it up, basically the same design for all of them. Pretty straightforward. Okay, now we get into the bonus content. So here we have, this is the Clive Barker Legacy. So this is actually an exclusive bonus to this set. So it's a big documentary all about Clive Barker. And again, same kind of design there. Very nice. And now we get into some physical extras. We've got this set here, which is the Documents of Blood. So we got this. Same logo. Well, actually, I guess it's a different logo. Yeah, different logo on the back. And if we go inside here, we have art cards. So we check this out. We also have a booklet, which we'll take a look at in just a moment. So we got these lovely art cards, basically postcards. Very cool. There. Very nice. Got all the different Cenobites. Oh, there's Frank. Good old Frank. There was an episode of Extreme Ghostbusters that had a reference to the Cenobites, and in that one, this guy, or the Extreme Ghostbusters interpretation of this guy, was the leader of the Cenobites, and he wore sunglasses. So there you go. And then the booklet here, we get all kinds of production art, which is pretty cool. Very nice indeed. So we get some of Clive Barker's original sketches for the Cenobites, and some original designs for Pinhead, and all kinds of cool stuff there. So very, very cool. There we go. And then here, I think this is just a poster, actually. Yeah, so we got a... let's just unfold this here. Oh, it's actually a double-sided poster. I don't think I've actually folded this out before, so we're both seeing it for the first time. So we got this... Let's pull back a bit. This lovely poster of Pinhead, which is, of course, the front cover of the box set. And then on the back, we've got, well, basically another poster of Pinhead, which is a little bit different, but basically the same idea. So, very cool. So you can hang that up in your room, or just keep it all safely tucked away in your collector's set. And then last, but most certainly not least, we have this. I was just checking the title there. Damnation Games, which is a 200-page hardcover book, which has tons of material. You got script excerpts, you got like interviews and behind-the-scenes info, tons and tons of photos, and all kinds of cool stuff. This obviously is also exclusive to this set. There we go. Stuff in the press kits and all kinds of goodies. This is just fantastic. There we go. All nice glossy pages. I mean, I'm sure that this book alone is a large portion of the cost of the set. It's quite thorough and has quite a lot of material. Okay, so extras. Here we go. So for the first disc, we've got a brand new 2K restoration approved by director of photography Robert Vidgen. Audio commentary with both writer-director Clive Barker, another audio commentary with Clive Barker and actress Ashley Lawrence. Leviathan, the story of Hellraiser, a brand new version of the definitive documentary on the making of Hellraiser, featuring interviews with key cast and crew members. Being Frank, Sean Chapman on Hellraiser. Actor Sean Chapman talks candidly about playing the character of Frank Cotton in Barker's original. Soundtrack Hell, the story of the abandoned Coil score. Coil member Stephen Thrower on the Hellraiser score that almost was. Hellraiser Resurrection, a vintage featurette featuring interviews with Clive Barker, actors Doug Bradley and Ashley Lawrence, special makeup effects artist Bob Keane, and others. Under the Skin, Doug Bradley on Hellraiser, and the original electronic press kit featuring on-set interviews with cast and crew. Also includes draft screenplays as BD-ROM content, so you'll need a Blu-ray player for your computer to access that. Trailers and TV spots, and image gallery. That's just disc 1. I should mention, by the way, regarding the Leviathan documentary, that's basically an 8-hour-long documentary about the making of the first 3 films. It was released on its own a few years ago and is considered basically the definitive documentary about the movies. I thought it was out of print. When I did the original update video where I got this set, I thought it was out of print. But apparently you can still get it from the producer's website. DVD only, though. I don't think it's high def on this either. It's just basically standard def. But DVD only. But you can get it from the maker's website, and apparently the standalone version contains a lot of additional material that is not included in here. A lot of extras, about 3 hours worth of extras and stuff like that. But I think all of the actual documentary portion of it is on this set, so I don't think you're really missing anything there. All depends how deep you want to go into the world of Hellraiser. All right, and then Hellraiser 2, Hellbound. We have another brand new 2K restoration approved by director of photography Robin Vidgen. Audio commentary with director Tony Randall and writer Peter Atkins. Audio commentary with Randall Atkins and actress Ashley Lawrence. Leviathan, the story of Hellbound Hellraiser 2, brand new version of the definitive documentary on the making of Hellbound, featuring interviews with key cast and crew members. Being Frank, Sean Chapman on Hellbound. Actor Sean Chapman talks about reprising the role of Frank Cotton in the first Hellraiser sequel. Surgeon Scene, the legendary excised sequence from Hellbound, sourced from a VHS workprint. Lost in the Labyrinth, vintage featurette including interviews with Barker, Randall, Keane, Atkins, and others. Under the Skin, Doug Bradley on Hellbound Hellraiser 2. On-set interview with Clive Barker. On-set interviews with the cast and crew. Behind-the-scenes footage, rare and unseen storyboards. You get the screenplay draft on BD-ROM as well. Trailers and TV spots, and image gallery. So as you can see, I mean, even just from those discs alone, pretty loaded with stuff. So Hellraiser 3, Hell on Earth. My mistake, by the way, I thought Leviathan was the story of the first 3, but it's actually only the story of the first 2. So it's an 8-hour documentary about just the first 2 movies. Wow, that's crazy. I guess because that's the one that Clive Barker, or those are the 2 that Clive Barker was most directly involved with. So, okay, so Disc 3, Hellraiser 3, Hell on Earth. We've got a brand new 2K restoration of the original 93-minute version. And we've also got the alternate unrated 97-minute version. So that's pretty cool that they included both cuts. I did not actually know that there was an alternate cut there. Brand new audio commentary with writer Peter Atkins. Audio commentary with director Anthony Hickox and Doug Bradley. Hell on Earth, the story of Hellraiser 3 making of documentary featuring interviews with Atkins, Keane, and actor Ken Carpenter. Time with Terry, brand new interview with actress Paula Marshall. Under the Skin, Doug Bradley on Hellraiser 3, Hell on Earth. Raising Hell on Earth, archival interview with Hickox. On-set interviews with Barker and Bradley. Never before seen Hellraiser 3 effects dailies. Theatrical trailer, image gallery, and the Hellraiser 3 comic book adaptation as a disc gallery. So you don't actually need a BD-ROM drive for that. You can actually just watch that on the disc, I guess as a slideshow kind of thing. Alrighty. Then we get into the actual exclusives here. So we have the Clive Barker Legacy. So what is that all about? What's the big deal with that one? Well, here it is. We've got Clive Barker's short films, Salome and The Forbidden. So yeah, you actually get some of his independently made stuff. Pretty cool. Books of Blood and Beyond, the literary works of Clive Barker. Horror author David Gatward provides a tour through Barker's written work, from the first Books of Blood to the recent Scarlet Gospels. Hellraiser Evolutions, a brand new documentary looking at the evolution of the hit horror franchise and its enduring legacy, featuring interviews with Scott Derrickson, who was the director of Hellraiser Inferno, Rick Boda, who was the director of Hellraiser Hellseeker, Deader, and Hellworld, Stuart Gordon, the director of Reanimator and From Beyond. I did a review of From Beyond a few Halloweens ago, by the way. And others. And finally, the Hellraiser Chronicles, A Question of Faith short film. So, pretty cool pile of stuff there, right there. So, and then finally we of course have, well, we got all the goodies that were in here, which we looked at, and then of course we've got Damnation Games. Sorry, I keep forgetting the title of it. I'm terrible. Memory like a sieve. We got the 200-page book Damnation Games, which is also a limited edition exclusive. The exclusive 200-page hardback book with new writing on Hellraiser and the Barker universe from Barker archivists Phil and Sarah Stokes, including chapters looking at Barker's early work, the genesis and production of the first 3 films in the Hellraiser series, and much more, all illustrated with stills and rare material from the Barker archive. Oh, that is incredible. Like, I don't know of very many horror franchises that got that amount of attention, like, ever. It's pretty amazing stuff. I gotta say. So, yeah, needless to say, I mean, I'm gonna have an absolute blast going through all this. I mean, it's gonna be great to be able to see the original again, because I haven't seen it in a very long time. So I'm just putting everything back together here. Let's maybe pull back a little bit. All right, so just kind of got everything stacked neatly, and we'll actually, how do we want to do this? We want to do this, actually, I guess this way. Hold on. So, yeah, like that. So the titles are kind of straight on the spine. Not that it really makes that big a difference. And Documents of Blood, Clive Barker Legacy, 3, 2, 1, liftoff. And then just put that back on there. And there we go. The Hellraiser Scarlet Box Collection. Fantastic. Needless to say, if you are a fan, you need this in your life. It has such sights to show you. And there you go. The Scarlet Box on the black box. Hope you enjoyed. As you can see, it's about as deluxe as it gets. Just so much content on there. I mean, I know Skinslip's been slowly working his way through the discs and all of the extras, and he's had to do it in installments because there's just so much stuff on there. Yeah, so I don't know when I'm going to be able to get around to checking all of that stuff out. At the very least, at some point, you can obviously expect some movie reviews. I'm definitely looking forward to checking out 2 and 3 because I've never seen them before. I've only ever seen the first one, so yeah, Hellraiser, the Scarlet Box. If you want this particular collection, you better hurry because it's a limited edition. Yeah, so Amazon link in the description, as always. And, you know, if you use it, thank you for your support. I appreciate that. And, well, you'd be getting one hell of a cool box set in the process. Alrighty, that is it from me to you for now. So we'll see you next time. Until then, quickly thanking you to the Patreon sponsorsness. Especially Kyle Pellegrini, my highest level Patreon sponsor. Really appreciate the support, dude. And thanks to all of you for watching. Alright, we'll see you next time. Until then, sayonara.